obviously we met like September 2019, and I remember obviously it was like we met at the open mic where, just to give context, again, like we were in this open mic and you had been at that open mic before as an audience member, and you were yeah, you were having a good time, but you accidentally broke a table, and
Yes.
so you were so embarrassed to go back that you told yourself you'd only go back if you bring a new table,
Mm.
right? And then so you were there, and I mean, already I was like, I was really impressed by what a good person you are. Really, I mean that who does that?
Mm.
Absolutely amazing. And then we were hanging. You did your set. That was absolutely cool. And I remember you were not prepared, and so you were like shaking, obviously, because everyone,
Mm.
we just started, so we're really nervous. And then we're hanging, we're talking, and we got along really well. And I remember at Ostkreuz at the station, you told me, like I told you, I think I was from Korea, or I'd already said I was from Korea, but then you just mentioned then, like 1 hour, 2 hours in, that, oh yeah, I lived in Korea for 1.5 years, and I was like,
Mm.
and I remember exactly where we were. We were in the like in Ostkreuz, and I had already liked you, but when you said that, like it was like so many bonus points, and I just remember because you didn't even mention it before, which I would have loved you for it already, but then
Mm. Mhm.
it was like a pleasant surprise, and I mean, especially 1.5 years you lived there. What was your experience like? I mean, obviously I've heard your bits also. We talked about other experiences. What was your overall experience um, in Korea? And how did it shape you? I mean, you were there when you were 20, 19, 20.
Mm.
So
Yeah. Was a humbling experience, but also like humbling in the sense that, oh wow, those people really work hard. Like after Australia, you think life is so easy and playful. You can just work hard, play hard. Everything's nice, beaches and good weather, and people are very positive. And then Korea was very like everybody was working really hard. Everybody was very polite, but also the society is, I think, the opposite of Australia. Like this, it's not easy going. It's not, hey, hang loose. No, it's really dress nice and come to work and don't fuck around too much. Like we will go drinking after work, but also we're here to work, and basically, yeah, that's very disciplined people. That's how I mean, I didn't get to really like get deep into the culture because I didn't speak the language, and I didn't learn it. I was just lazy. I learned at the beginning, and then I just had too much fun there and like stopped studying. But it was definitely a humbling experience in the sense of, oh wow, those people work hard, and that's what it means to dedicate yourself to, yeah, to your job or to what your family wants you to do. And also it was, what's the opposite of humbling? It was a little bit, it made me delusional also, because I mean, it's now 2012 in South Korea. There were not so many white people there, and I worked as a model there, so I got like, just from being in a village where I maybe had one girlfriend, all of a sudden you're in Korea and you're 19, 20, and everybody thinks you're amazing and hot, and like, yeah, they just look up to you, and
yeah,
that lifestyle was just like, oh, I thought I'm also, oh, I'm such a, it inflated my ego in a sense, that you could,
right, right.
there's so many girls that are like, oh yeah, so pretty, and you can just party and everybody likes you, wants to take photos with you. So that was the other part of it that was kind of just insane. And in retrospect, it's funny and cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I was,
Yeah.
yeah, I never went partying before. Like when I was in my village until 18, I never partied. Then in Australia, just a little bit, but also really not too much. And then in Korea, I was like, oh, fuck it. I made good money. I was a wanted guy by women, so it was just really enjoyed that and just embraced. Like, I think I got some alcohol poisoning there at least once,
Oh
and
wow.
just really just lived my life like a very hedonistic lifestyle, I would say.
Damn, really? Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, you were living also in No, you lived a bit further out, right? You didn't live in
Yeah, I
Itaewon.
lived in Itaewon for a little bit, like on the northern part, like when you go up the hill there.
Yeah.
So I could walk down there, and then I lived in Incheon for a little bit, so outside. Incheon is, I
Oh
think,
wow.
in this Incheon,
I think south. Yeah, where the airport is, and they actually
exactly.
have the best jjajangmyeon. Because they
Mm.
have or one of the best, because they have a big Chinatown. So
Mm.
it's a port city, and they, yeah, a lot of and jjajangmyeon. What's your favorite Korean food actually?
I always loved the fried kimchi, and when you have like the Korean barbecue, and can you fry your kimchi on it, and also the pork belly, the how do you call
Oh,
it?
yeah, samgyeopsal.
Samgyeopsal, yeah. I love that together, like fry the kimchi, fry the samgyeopsal, and then some soju, like that's oof.
Oh my God.
Good
Dude, can you
times,
imagine?
yeah.
Dude, that's we've been friends for what, 6 years now, but we never went to eat Korean together, I think. Isn't that crazy?
True.
What a shame. And you haven't been back since, right?
No, I haven't. I was back there once, like maybe 2016, just for when I worked, when I studied, did my economic studies, and I was working like helping those Korean companies import their clothing.
Right.
I was still working for them and studying on the side, so I went back there for some importing business stuff. So I was there back
Nice.
once for like a week or so. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, but that's
since
also
then,
already 10 years. So,
yeah,
jeez, so much
I would
has
be
changed,
down.
right?
I would be
Yeah.
down to go there, man. Do a show or whatever. Yeah, do a comedy
Dude,
show.
that would be so much fun. And I tell you all the time, you should joke even more. You have so many experiences. I mean, you're already
Yeah.
incorporating it now.
Yeah.
Because I loved your stories about Korea, and
Thank you.
yeah, they're again great because you also have so many. You said you were modeling, but you were also acting. You were in.
Little bit, yeah. I was such a horrible actor, man. I was so shy, and it's again like I couldn't speak up. Like my voice was cracking. I was too shy to look into the camera. I was like, I was so bad. Like they gave me like in one of the drama series, they gave me like a nice, like a bigger role where I'm really on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had to dub me. Like they had to use another voice in the after production of this drama show because my voice was just cracking and I was really bad. Yeah, because I was so afraid of it. Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing though. What an experience. I mean,
yeah, I remember we were like a crew of like just a couple of foreigners, maybe 10 guys, and we would all like go to those TV shows to work as an extra, right? You get like $100 a day or whatever, it's nothing. And we would all go there, and then we would have this job together, and afterwards like they were really like jealous of me that I got this part, and then I've messed it up so bad, and they were all afterwards like, yeah, they're never gonna book you again. Like that was really horrible. And I remember them, yeah, like being really, they were so happy that I messed up, but also, yeah, doesn't matter in the end. I mean,
what, the other extras?
Yeah. I don't know.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just normal. Like we're all from the same pack. All of a sudden, it's like somebody gets a bigger chance that nobody else gets. Like that's a crabs in the bucket thing, right? They want to tear you down a bit.
Dude. That's crazy.
People want you to do good, but never better than them.
Right. Oh, isn't that Chris Williamson?
I think many people say it.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
Chris
know where it
Williamson
comes from.
quoting someone else, you mean? Or
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that's the crabs in the bucket. I learned that from Nipsey Hussle, and I don't know where he has it from, but
damn.
And yeah, I also, no hard feelings. I mean, I've been that guy. Maybe we've all been that guy before. It's just a normal thing that I don't know, that it feels good to tear other people down when you're kind of down. And we're also, look at it, dude. They were much older than me. I was like in my maybe 20. They were like 30 already. And we were all just struggling, trying to get some money, trying to make a living. So if you're in that state of mind, you're also thinking and acting out of fear rather than abundance and like in a positive mindset. Yeah, dude. When you don't have money and you're struggling, that's just a horrible state and you just make different decisions and you feel different. You just don't feel as good, and you will always like react more emotional to things because you're in a constant fight or flight mode. So your body's always like overreacting a bit.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
there's that study, I think, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but there's a study that they did it with farmers. Instead of paying them out monthly for a year, they paid the whole annual salary all at once in the first month.
Mm-hmm.
And in the first month, they just did IQ tests. And the IQ test, the people who got it in 1 year in one go had a higher IQ.
Wow.
Because they were just, I guess, more confident. They felt good about life in an abundance mindset. And then towards the end of the year, when they had spent most of it or all of it, their IQ had completely dropped. Or not completely, but considerably dropped. Because now they're in scarcity mode, like, oh shit, it's running out. And so, like you say, that has a lot to do with our mindset, has a lot to do with our ability and confidence.
And to think clearly. Yeah.
And to think clearly, exactly.